Hello everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Just jumping right back in here to Terra Classic, trying to get you an update, seeing if we can get you up to date, of course, on what's going on. I get so many requests for this coin. It's going to be one of my primary daily drivers for a little while, so just keep that in mind. I do love covering Bitcoin and other altcoins, but this one is essentially my largest requested coin. That's the main reason I'm covering it for a second time today. If you want more information on why the price action is where it's at right now, how to anticipate that, feel free to check out my video from earlier today. Also, if you want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a website, link in the description below. Check that out in your own time. I've got a trading academy, community, and signal group where I teach you how to become a better trader and, of course, share all the trades that I take with you. Furthermore, speaking of trades, majority of what I'm using is Bitget in my personal portfolio, essentially. So what I did is I transferred over funds and I received a significant USDT bonus by doing so. So if you use the link in the description below, you'll have the opportunity to do that as well for yourself. So check that out in your own time. Bitget's a fantastic platform to use and or exchange. Okay, so here's where we're at for Terra Classic. Now, as you saw by the title, I recommend that you do not sell. And the main reason why is because we're coming up on a key level support. So heaven forbid we do lose this level right around 34,000, which I discussed earlier today could happen. Then we have the next key level support at 28,000. So here's kind of where we're at there. If you take a look at the previous data, you can kind of see that the price spent a majority of its time right here. We have a large amount of volume accumulation at 28,000. So if we take a look at our volume profile as well, that should be able to confirm that, kind of showing us that, hey, we've got a lot of volume at this level. Okay, so again, we're filling this gap here for the moment, which is fine, but hypothetically, the next leg up should occur right here at this point. And the main reason why is because, of course, this is a previous resistance working as a support level moving forward. Okay, so again, based on volume as well as previous resistance level turn support, those are two reasons why you should not sell and potentially consider adding to your position at 28,000. Okay, again, I get a lot of folks asking, hey, should I sell? Should I recover? Should I buy later? What's going to happen? And you know, the recommendation right now is just kind of hold on to what you got. The likelihood of Luna going higher is still great. Keep in mind, we have officially lost this trend line, which isn't necessarily great. It could imply that we might be range bound for a little while, and that's perfectly fine if that were to be the case, because we need to fill this gap here of volume, because it just kind of shot straight up without any correction. Okay, and if you're familiar with like CME gaps or anything of that sort through Bitcoin and other trading futures, that tends to happen when those gaps get filled. Okay, so again, this is just profits being taken. It's very standard, very normal. It's pretty much expected. So again, that's kind of where we're at there in that sense. Last thing we can maybe kind of take a quick look at would be the 4-hour time frame and just double check the moving averages. We're still above the 200, which I think is the most impactful, which should be very similar in a lot of ways with the 20 and the 50. So as we can see, the 20-day working its way up, as well as the 50. If we break below either of those two, that would be a cause for potential concern, but I think it's likely that we're going to see the retest here about 28,000. The price is going to come back up. And keep in mind, that would give us higher lows, even still, and even though we're not making higher highs, higher lows is most important for continuation patterns. Okay, so again, some really important stuff to kind of recognize. I just kind of want to throw that out there so you understand specifically that you're not in terrible shape. And try not to panic sell, because that's what causes this to happen, right? Again, we just got to face the music. We are making lower lows and lower highs in the shorter time frames, and that is an important thing to understand for this transition. Speaking of transition, we can see the MACD is becoming overextended, and the likelihood of a pullback is greater, pullback to the upside, of course, and RSI is coming closer to 30. So a lot of times when it comes to 30, it'll bounce and continue higher, and 30, coincidentally, is likely right at that same level of 28,000. Okay, so again, mostly positive here in that sense. The last thing we want to quickly take a look at would be the cloud, and that's on the 1 hour. And of course, this is confirming that it is absolutely bearish. Okay, so just come to terms with the fact that the price is still continuing lower, and it could very well continue lower. And if so, we should reach some kind of support at 28,000. That's the primary thing that I want to kind of focus on here, is to help you understand that, if you sell right now, there's really no point, because I think the likelihood of it dropping significantly lower than 28,000 is fairly unrealistic. It seems pretty consistent in the amount of volume we have at that price point for it to be able to sustain that level. Okay, so again, that's all we got there. I just want to kind of share that with you, make sure that you are on target and understand that specifically. And obviously, again, if you want to join our community, we talk about this stuff pretty frequently. CryptoCache.tech is a site, link in the description below. I look forward to working with you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks so much for your time. See you soon.